Hey everybody, Richter Knives here, your favorite knife tuber. This is episode number 112, and today I got some pretty sweet knives to show you. These knives right here were loaned to me from Duty's Daggers, and I'm just going to do a little show and tell today. So first, before we get started, snag you a Lord's drink. Dr. Pepper, zero sugar of course. Spicy. That's good. So let's get started. First, I want to show you the slip joint. Duty's Daggers Kevin sent this to me just to check out. He kind of knew that I'd like them. Me and him kind of got each other's taste down. I'm pretty sure. We talk, almost daily. We know each other's knife likes and dislikes and pet peeves and things like that. So he sent these to me. Pretty sure that I like them. He just wanted me to try them out. So he made the slip, actually. If you look at the slip, that's pretty cool. This is ghost leather in orange. If I'm correct, I think I sent this leather to him to try out. I could be wrong. I did send him some, but this is really, really nice leather. I want you to look at the edges on that. Old boy's got this down. You can't even tell that's two pieces of leather. Pretty sweet. Hit him up if you want some leather done. He does a great job. You can just tell by the fit and finish on this slip right here. He knows what he's doing and learned it pretty quick. So let's take a look at the knife. Bam. This is a SERGE Pachinko. I can't say that word. Pachinko? Is that it? It's a slip joint. Has a pocket clip. See? It has these screws in the body and in the pocket clip. So you could take this apart. Do what you gotta do. You could see the texturing on it. It's a stonewash finish. Not only on the scales or covers, I don't know what you'd say here, but on the blade. Check out this blade. And before I open this blade, I want you to put your peepers and your listeners on this. Watch. Did you hear that? That is the most... How do you even... That's the best walk and talk on any slip joint I've ever seen, ever. Ever. And y'all pardon the lighting. It's doing its own thing out here in Texas. Has a really nice edge on it. Super clean. Super even. Woo! Sharp! And check out the stonewash on that blade too. I really like this. It kind of gives that patina look. It's not mirrored off to where you're getting fingerprints all over it. You're not worried about cutting something with it and it looking ugly. This is a dang good looking knife. Yeah. What could you say bad about this? Nothing. If you want to, you could take that pocket clip off and just drop it in your pocket. Also, it has a I thought that was a lanyard hole, for Pete's sake, for a second. It's not. Oh, I guess you could put a lanyard through there, but you'd have to put it through that one side. That's a little weird. But check out the back spring. I've never seen this before. It's in there. Whoop. See? It's not flush on purpose. And maybe that has something to do with the walk and talk on this thing. I have no idea, but goodness gracious. Size of it is just about perfect for any slip joint. It's just thick enough where you can get a good purchase on it. There's zero hot spots. None. That pocket clip don't even bother you at all. It's got a really nice finish to it. I love the swedge on the blade. I love the shape of the blade. This is a sweet utilitarian knife where you could get down and cut things, you know, on something, or you can, even has a little bit of a belly on it. You can see it right there. Look at that edge. You can see my finger in that edge. Nice. And this thing, man, I wish I brought something to cut, but goodness. Hey. That didn't really cut. Kind of broke the stick. Sorry. Don't judge. Just wanted you to take a look around this. Check this out. I'm glad that he let me use this. A couple days I carried it with the pocket clip. Had no issues. This is a pretty decent pocket clip. Also, I've carried it in the slip as well. Fits really good in the slip, and even when you leave the pocket clip on it, it just kind of locks it down. Sits in there perfect. Ain't coming out no matter what you do until you get ready for it to come out. Great size to fit in your pocket. I could carry this stinking thing every day. And the billboarding is not too much in my mind. The steel is M390. I kind of like that SERGE logo. Pretty cool knife, man. Y'all know that I'm a traditional guy, but at the same time, I'm just a knife lover. I love knives to begin with. And most of the folks on my channel are traditional folks. And my modern stuff don't get near as much views, but I'm a knife lover. I love all knives. I'm not hating on any other kind of knife. I mean, there's knives I'm not going to buy, obviously, because, you know, they just don't appeal to me in some sort of fashion or way. But for the most part, I just love them all. And I really, really love this one. Matter of fact, I'm probably going to snag me one of these if they don't run out before I get to one. I really like it. I could do this all day. My wife could get tired of me doing that. I can hear her right now. Need a drink. I'm parched. Hang in there with me. All right. Second one. Cue the angels. Oh. This is a beast. Demko. AD20.5. This has, I believe, 3V. Yes, 3V steel. And it has been outfitted with copper thumb studs on both sides. And this sweet pocket clip. I don't know if you can see the color of it. Kind of copperized. I don't know if these scales are aftermarket or not, but they are titanium. Has a lanyard hole. And I love this pivot right here. How cool is that? Demko knives. I just think that's cool looking. This is Wampum, PA. Fancy. Has this sweet jimping on the blade, and it actually works. Has the hole cut in there. The better to do that with, my dear. And just check out that blade. Beast. I'm not sure if that's a Wharncliffe or a sheep's foot. Maybe a Warren's foot. A sheep's cliff. Something or another. This has the shark lock on it. Y'all know about the shark lock. If you don't, you just put your fingers right here and push down this way, and it disengages the lock. And this lock is it is tough. This is a tough lock. You just disengage it here and just kind of give her a little flick. Sometimes you can get it to just fall, yeah. So it has different ways of deployment. You see me do the yaw thing, right, like a ninja. And then it has the, thumb studs you can use that way. Or like a spidey flick from the other way. It kind of takes, it's not like the access lock. It kind of takes you to push it all the way back and kind of leave it there. So sometimes it's you got to get used to it, but when you get used to it, it's fine. But it's really, really well built, really solid. And that feeling in your hand, it's just, you know, it's not going nowhere, man. This thing ain't about to fall apart on you. Has pretty good ergonomics too. Like I said, that jimping, your finger just falls right on it. And when you put your finger in here, it's got that little divot right there, so you can engage that lock. I will say this though, it's a little sharp on that corner. So you see my finger? You kind of get that effect going on if you're not used to it. You can be calloused up if you toted this thing every day, kind of like my thumb. It's not super thin behind the edge, but I will say this, it cuts like a dream. I know this because I used it, and it's sharper than, I don't know. It's sticky, I promise. Just letting you have a look around it. I like the finish on it. It's kind of like a little stone washed. And that 3V steel will keep an edge, I promise you, because I have used this quite a bit. I don't think I put too many scratches on this thing. I hope not, because it's not mine. It did come with, I don't know if you can see it, a little scratch right there when I got it in the box. May have a little wear on the edges from where I carried it. I don't know. If it's not mine, I try not to beat it up. I'll just, you know. But I'm sure Kevin don't care. I think if I sent it back with a lot of wear, he'd probably appreciate it. Get out of here, little feller. Did you see that thing? Pretty cool pocket clip, too. Deep, deep. Double deep. And this is like a fidget freaking machine, man. I could just sit here and do this all day long. It's craziness. It's fun. It's like sometimes I don't hit that thumb stud just right, but sometimes I get lost in the fidget. You been there? I know you have. Fit and finishes are really good. It has a lot of these bad boys, a lot of these screws, pins, and it feels just solid as a rock, man. Solid as a rock. Now, both of these in your pocket, so you got the slip joint and you got the modern folder. This is a sweet carry. To tote both these bad boys at the same time, what a dream. And I am going to have to get me one of these too. They got them in all kind of configurations, all kind of steels, all kind of scales, all kind of blade shapes, all kind of, they got the variety. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. So yeah, there's you a good look at it. Love this thing. Centering. Dead on. Strike right down the middle. Love it. Alright, let me snag this other one. I'll show you both of them around them one more time. Get out of here, stick. Yeah. Walk and talk. Yes. What you think? Sweet nice, man. Comment down below which one you like the bestest. What you like about them. You gonna snag one of these? I suggest it. I don't know the prices on them. I need to look around. This one is kind of, depending on which steel you get, which flavors and which configurations, that's going to run you, oh Lord, I don't know, probably 150 to up to however far you want to go. Don't remember how much this one is. I'm assuming really close to 150 to 200. That's a big range, but I can't remember. Alrighty, we're gonna shut her on down. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment below. Woo! And hit that subscribe button. It's right down there. It's red. That's right. I mean, you already watched this far. Go ahead and subscribe. Richter Knives. Tell all your friends, your neighbors, your friend, your crushes, your I don't know, your barber about Richter Knives. Hey, it's Richter. Out.